Folks, are you feeling overwhelmed with debt and drowning? Well, it's just the beginning. Using the population survey that collected by Statistics Canada, it estimated that 5.8 million Canadians, include 1.8 million children, live in a household that struggle to afford the food they need due to inadequate financial in 2021. That means 1 in 6 households in Canada's 10 provinces were food insecure. Similarly, high rates were charted in 2019 and 2020. Since COVID, our government is trying to cover up. Banks are raising their interest rates, while Canadians are paying the price. Inflation on the rise, gas price rocketing, but all they can offer is the grocery rebate, which sounds okay for some, but it's an unfortunate news for many. They are not just telling the truth. I wonder where you're standing in all this. Are you ready for a recession? If you were here in 2008, you will not want to hear that word. Are you worried? You should be, and you're not alone. A recent report by the Canadian Bankers Association shows that, on average, Canadians owe more than they earn. But don't panic. Not all debt is bad debt. Managing your debt responsibly is a key to easing some of the financial burden. My name is Duncan, and this is Family Matters. I'm going to share with you the secret of debt management. This is simple but effective way you can manage your debt. All you need is finding a way that is simple and achievable for you. Ask yourself how you fell in this debt in the first place. Are you a habitual shopper? That spending makes you feel good? Many of your debts or loans, as you call them, are voluntary or involuntary owned. When your income is less than your needs are, or your wants surpass your needs, you have no other option than borrowing. The result is what I'm trying to help you avoid. There are loans that are meaningful and those that are not. Just because you have a credit card doesn't mean you need to spend. A lot of migrants, particularly those sponsored by the government, arrive with medical and airfare loan already on their back. House tenants and shops owners knows very well the system and will want to take advantage of you because they know the guaranteed 1-year financial support from the government. Don't be fooled by that. Play smart. Like everybody in a new country, you wish to fulfill your dreams and everything you imagined you could have done when you didn't have the possibility. Well, as it often goes, to make this happen, you need to go back to school to get some experience, while some of you takes up some shortcuts and start the manual entry jobs. And life goes on. There is always that urge to complete school or learn more, learn some skills that can help you along the way. Get this right. If that's what you're considering, be also prepared as well to handle the debt that comes with it. There are school requirements that you need to have. There are credits that you need to have. Loan qualifications and other papers that you need to complete before you can make this happen. The college or university will require you to have the Canadian equivalents to be accepted. Once accepted, the college set up for your student loan. The tricky part is that in many provinces, you can't have a student loan if you're working full-time. You either be working or studying. So imagine working and paying your studies, working and paying for your rent and other expenses. If you're considering going back to college, you likely need to take another loan on top of the one you're already paying, which is the immigration loan. These loans can add up quickly, and if you miss the payment, the interest will start to accrue. However, there is good news on the horizon. As of April 1st of this year, Canada has followed the American footsteps and stopped charging interest on their student loan. It is a relief, but this does not apply to you if your interest accrued before that date. If you're already behind in your payment, you're still gonna pay those payments. but it's a positive step toward the Canadian students, especially those who had just finished school. African Canadians with college degree continue to face a high unemployment rate compared to their white counterparts. This could be attributed to the fact like inadequate recognition of their prior experiences, selecting inadequate field of study, and facing discrimination in the job market. Defining your objectives and establishing a timeline, especially regarding payment, is crucial to mitigate the possibility of a future stress. For instance, school loan usually offer a grace period of 6 months before repayment obligations kicks in. Before you start paying, you have that period. If you're new to this country or just starting with loan, it's wise to be mindful. Research what you want to accomplish and ensure that you have clear objectives in mind. Before taking a loan, make sure it will help you accomplish your goals without causing you undue stress. Don't let societal norms or influences sway your decision when it comes to significant purchases such as a home or a car. A car is just a mode of transportation, so don't feel compelled to buy one if you can't afford it or if you can't maintain it. Remember, your happiness is within you and not outside. If you want to own a home, it can be a great investment, but it's important that you be financially ready. Learning from those who have experience will help you set up for your success. To keep your finances in order, start by creating a budget. Focus on paying off high-interest debt first and explore ways to increase your income. If possible, avoiding debt altogether is ideal. Living with debt can be a challenge, but with some careful planning, with research, it can be managed. Don't be stressed too much, but I'm gonna ask you to do the following. Download a personal finance app. Take on a meal planning and cooking at home. Use shopping list. Just because it's 50% doesn't mean you need it. Cut off the cable TV and trim up your entertainment cost. Reduce your electricity usage. Invest in smart home tech if you own a house. Purchase refurbished and used items. Use public transport. Don't live to impress. Nobody's looking at you. It's waste of your money and energy. Explore your loan options by researching your lenders. Without knowing the complete expense of the personal loan, it can become tricky to compare different alternatives. In order to calculate the total cost of the loan, simply multiply the payment amount by the number of payments. For example, you need a personal loan of $2,000 with an interest rate of 19.99% on a monthly payment plan. In this case, different lenders may offer you a varying monthly payment option that include interest and other fees. These options include maybe a $185 per month for 12-month option. Some will give you $75 per month for 36 months. A third option can be a $53 per month for 60-month period. Keeping in mind that lenders may elongate this duration of the loan to lower your monthly payment, but this will come at a cost because you will be paying more interest over time. Therefore, it's important to compare the total cost of the loan to determine which option is best for you. Whether it's a car, a house loan, a student loan, even a wedding loan, it's always better to act smart than to work harder. Seek advice or counseling whenever you feel like you need it. My father will often say, if a fool is aware of their foolishness, there is no remedy to assist them, as they firmly believe in their own foolishness. Share this with others if you found it interesting. See you in the next video.